Thresh Top isn't bad. In fact, it might be kinda good. How good? It's really hard to say. He received more health per level than other champions did in the durability update, and gains 1 armor per soul, allowing him to become extremely tanky. A few patches ago, his soul scaling was updated to provide 1.5 on-hit magic damage per soul, instead of just 1. Those stats are pretty good, and a tanky bruiser build can take great advantage of them. If it helps, he was recently played or experimented with in Challenger by a player named ahri, using Lethal Tempo and Berserker's Greaves in top lane to really get that on-hit scaling. But I'm not trying to convince you to play Thresh Top, I just want to convince you that it isn't the end of the world if he appears in your game, and hopefully help you take advantage of a potential Thresh Top. There is no need to call FF just because your top laner picked Thresh. But what is Thresh Top, and what can you expect? After playing it for a long time, I can attempt to tell you with a straight face that Thresh Top is good in the early game, but also in the mid game, and is great in the late game. Let me explain. As a ranged top laner, Thresh gets a lot of ability to both farm rather freely, and to poke and harass rather well. Retaliation from his opponents can be stopped by Thresh's Flay, which knocks them back and slows them, allowing for even more follow-up auto attacks. Thresh's powerful CC and Lantern also make him the ideal partner for ganks. If you get a moment to gank top, it's pretty likely it will go well. Not all matchups are so easy for Thresh, as he can be punished hard by some powerful duelists if the wave is frozen by the enemy. In such matchups, he can try to safely farm from a range to focus on scaling. In the mid game, Thresh's powerful 200% total AD ratio comes into play, making his first auto attack extremely powerful with mixed damage. 100% AD physical damage and 200% AD magical damage. Combined with his hook box combo, he can burst and kill a lot of enemy champions, and otherwise can be a powerful poke or burst on its own, particularly with rapid fire cannon. It's best in mid game while enemy champions haven't built double resistances yet, and will be taking one or both of these damage types, but it will fall off once they do. Finally, in the late game, Thresh is rewarded for all of his soul farming, with a ton of armor making him hard for AD champions to take down even if he doesn't build any armor, and 1.5 on-hit magic damage per soul will really stack up. At 100 souls, which I think you can get pretty consistently by at least 25 minutes, you'll have 100 bonus armor and be hitting for 150 magic damage per auto, independent of build. A single purchase like Wit's End can round out the magic resistance and give attack speed to scale that on-hit damage. Overall, it's pretty easy to say that Thresh is good at most stages of the game, and by good I mean, yeah, pretty functional. But he won't scale as hard as Nasus or Kayle, he won't tank as hard as full tank Malphite or Ornn, and he can't even burst as hard as a Zed or LeBlanc. But he can potentially do all of those in one neat package, a jack of all trades, and master of none. To this end, versatility is one of Thresh's upsides, and adapting builds to suit each game works quite well for him. A generalist build of Wit's End with a tank mythic and maybe a Titanic Hydra can work well in so many games that you can default to that, but taking an early lead and ramping up a bit more AD could snowball an early lead, or really hanging back and considering more attack speed like Mortal Reminder or even Rageblade could give your team's late game some more hope. But my real main point is, Thresh Top is more than a functional top laner and isn't worth complaining about or placing blame on in and of itself. Miscommunication, loss of morale or toxicity will lose far more games than Thresh Top ever could, and no one can lead to the other. I hope with a little video like this, we could alleviate that connection ever so slightly. Thank you so much for watching. This video is made more for those of you who find yourselves playing with a Thresh Top, but if you were interested in playing it yourself, I have a longer, more detailed video suited for that coming at some point in the near future. So, if you would like to know when that will arrive, please consider subscribing and ringing the notification bell to hear exactly when it drops. Shoutouts to the members OKJ, Nashborn, Awesome Tioda, Light, and AJGBeat91 for supporting the channel. Thank you again. See you in the next one.